Your periscope.
Hi guys. I'm gonna keep you in that corner there. Hi Sissy. It's the first time my sister's joining in on my periscope. Woo, woo, woo. There's not much people coming in today. I think it's because everyone's a bit quiet and it's all late. So let's hope that people join a bit later. But yeah, really and truly, I just decided to do a periscope today. Because I've been I think it may be a bit of a realm of reflection, and I've been reflecting a lot. Um, I've I've been focusing more on prayer, a lot more deeply. I felt like I didn't really pray. I've prayed a lot, but I don't think I prayed meaningfully. So lately I've been doing a lot of prayer, and I've also got myself into the what's it called? Into the habit of telling myself that if I don't believe after I pray, then technically my prayers are not going to get answered. It sounds strange, but that's the way I'm psyching myself up to do it, because really I feel like there's no point in me praying if I don't believe it's going to happen. I think I saw something on Twitter where somebody said that you should pray and then prepare for that answer already. So you just better get yourself ready so that you know that, okay, I've put it in prayer to God, therefore now it's already done. And that's been my theme for the start of 2016. Because 2015, I felt like I went through so much things that instead of me connecting with God, I blamed him. And I shouldn't have. If anything, I should have more so maybe prayed more and then prepared myself for my blessing more, if that makes sense. So I just wanted to really come on here and encourage you guys to believe once you pray. Even today, I got a message from my friend. She was going through a lot of troubles with her job and everything. This was last year, I think around the same time last year, and she was crying and she was so upset and she didn't know what to do. So me and her, we just decided to pray. She had actually WhatsApped me, and I said, okay, let me pray for you, and hopefully, God will hear our prayer. God will hear. Funny enough, because Hi Ash, funny enough, because my morning devotion was about prayer. Yeah, see, it's funny. That's been my theme for the whole of well, 2016 so far. But yeah, so she called me, she was crying and she was telling me, you know what, stuff's going on with my job, things could go wrong and they could sack her, blah, 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 this, that, and the other, and she didn't know what to do. So all I simply did was just pray. I just sent her a message, I sent her a prayer, and I said to her, you need to believe in this prayer. Now, this morning, she messaged me and said, oh my gosh, I can't believe it, Nicole. After all the praying that we've done together, I've got a job. I'm working for ASOS now. I start on the 18th and they've given me even an extra bonus so I can buy clothes, so I can pay for my own travel, everything. And I thought to myself, okay, then cool. That is absolutely amazing. And it made me sit here and I thought, oh my God, my prayers actually work, like I stepped out in faith for somebody else. And then I was so overjoyed and I was so happy that I could even like put myself aside and then pray for somebody else, and then God hear my prayers for her and then answer. That was quite amazing. So that's like my little testimony to say, look, keep on praying and keep on believing, because you never really know when God will just hear you and bless you just like that. And even though it took ages for her breakthrough to come through, it didn't mean that she didn't stop believing. And I think that you should always have hope and always have joy and always keep praising, because you never ever know when your blessing is going to come. And you should also celebrate your friends as well. That's what I've realized. I've learned you can't, when your friends get blessed, you cannot, and I repeat, you cannot be bitter about it. You cannot hurt inside because you're not getting your blessing. It's not every day it's about you. Jesus didn't get upset when other people were getting blessed, so we shouldn't either. Even though it's hard and we live in a really horrible world and life seems unfair and everybody seems to be getting blessed first. But if God is blessing your friends, that means that God is near you and you should be excited, if anything, right? So you shouldn't really look at it in a way where God isn't blessing you or he's not going to bless you. Sometimes God just takes his time to work on things, and his timing is always perfect. God will always step in right on time, and that's really just been me reflecting, you know. I think it's just really good to reflect sometimes. It's been our week of prayer and fasting this week, and I haven't really been able to fast because I've been a bit unwell and I've been on medication. But today I managed to do it for a few hours, and I was really thinking to myself, oh my God, I hope this is enough. I'm not sure how God will feel about it. And I only fasted from like when I woke up, it was about 7. I fasted until like 2 o'clock because that was when I started to get back pain and stuff. And I thought, oh my God, I don't know what's going to do. And I spoke to my friends and they were like, just don't be too hard on yourself. God acknowledges the fact that you even tried. And, you know, I just want to share that with you guys because God acknowledges when you try. So try and believe after you pray, even if it's hard, even if you're sad or you're feeling down, just keep believing. And I promise you, it will come around, you know. Don't ever feel discouraged that God didn't hear you or God doesn't see what's going on. God sees everything, He hears everything, and He knows everything. It's just a matter of you going to Him in the natural while He works in the spiritual. And the more and more that you do that, the more your faith will increase. Because that's what I feel like. My faith has increased a big amount simply because 2015 I asked God for me to be spiritually deeper with Him, and I believe that I would, and I am, you know. But then again, you have to be real. You need to do what you need to do. God just can't bless you, or God can't answer your prayers without you working as well. So you have to work towards it. You know, it's something you've got to work towards, and you've got to put in the work. And sometimes you're not going to want to pray. Sometimes you're going to be too tired. But you can have a daily conversation with God. It doesn't really, you know, you can set your designated time. That's fine. Spend that time with God. But during your day, you know, you can just talk to God, talk to Him in your mind, you know, even at work, when you're out, when you're doing everything. Just, you know, speak to God and He will hear your prayers. I promise you. Take it from me. He will hear your prayers and He will hear your cries. And that's it really. I just thought I would come on the scope, share some word, give some encouragement. I'm still trying to get used to doing this because any video that I do, I put it on my YouTube channel. So I'm really, really, really forcing myself to do this because I am so shy. I don't like talking. I'd rather write on my blog, to be fair. But I'm really trying to be bold and step out in faith and try and do this so that I can grow spiritually and be more bold and be more confident. So yeah, I mean, that's it really. I don't periscope if I don't have nothing to say. So my periscopes may be few and far between because I don't really want to come on periscope and just talk rubbish. Sometimes I need to get in the zone, or I need to learn something, or I need to hear something. So yeah, it's going to be a bit of a busy weekend. Israel, oh, thanks for oh, you're welcome. I do try. Oh, you needed that. Thank God. You know, I really, really love to encourage people. And I really think that's my gift. I really feel like God has really given me that gift. So I'm just trying to use my gift in the right way. And yeah, that's it really, guys. Yeah, like I said, it's going to be a busy weekend. Israel Houghton's coming to my church. And I'm really excited. Me and my husband will be shooting that whole day. We're doing the photography and doing interviews and everything, and it's going to be really exciting. If I get a chance to periscope it, I'm going to, because it's going to be live. It's going to be absolutely amazing, and I think it'll be fun for you guys to come and see what me and my husband do at our church and the ministry that we have. But yeah, I'm going to upload this video on my YouTube channel. I feel like I've done a bit better today with what I've said. I guess it just takes practice. But yeah, guys, like, I'd love to hear your feedback. Go on my YouTube channel. It's the Manna.Incentive. I don't know how they do YouTube. How are YouTube vlogs? Like, how do I promote my YouTube channel? Do they just type in the Manna.Incentive? Okay, just type in the Manna.Incentive on YouTube. I probably will share it on my Instagram, Twitter, and things like that. So yeah, thanks guys for listening. I love you all. I hope you're all encouraged, and I'll see you again soon.